hypothesis, which of course is tied up with hundreds and billions of thousands of dollars of international money, which have led to absolutely no result.
Well, Joan, do we have reasons to believe that alternative methods are more effective than the current mainstream ones?
Look, AIDS, as it's called, has remained restricted to the high-risk groups. It hasn't spread as a heterosexually spread disease at all. It hasn't behaved like an infectious disease. So what we have to do is actually change our lifestyle, and that's, you could say that's alternative. Look after your health, not indulge in huge high-risk activity, which is happening now. People are looking after themselves more, who were in the very fast-track life with multiple sexual partners and multiple sexually transmitted diseases. And then, if you look after yourself enough, you will get better. And that is my experience. And I've been watching young people who tested positive many years ago. In fact, we did a test ourselves. We tested 35 blood samples through at the University of Surrey. We put 35 samples through 3 different test kits, and 2 of the test kits showed reasonably similar results. The 3rd test kit showed 19 people who were in the sort of no man's land area, right? So there were 19 anomalies there, and one of the young people tested negative twice when we took him to 2 London teaching hospitals, but he had tested positive 3 times on our blinded trial. So the HIV test is an absolute crime. People really, I mean, when you think that the HIV test, you can test positive for HIV if you have 67 conditions in orthodox medicine. They accept that there are 67 conditions that make you test positive for HIV, or can. TB, syphilis, malaria, invasive mycosis.
Okay, the question that I want to ask you now, I'm afraid I'll have to interrupt you, is that why is it that your theory didn't catch on?
Well, it has caught on. If you think Rethinking AIDS in America has 1,000 members, we have a Nobel laureate who supports us. We have at least 500 leading molecular scientists around the world who support the alternative view and challenge the infectious hypothesis. Basically, it's very difficult to challenge a major orthodoxy these days because the media is so powerful. The drug industry is more powerful than government. So what you have is a situation where we're David and Goliath, but we're going to get there in the end because by persevering, the truth will come out.
Okay. Joan Shenton, thanks very much indeed for sharing your views with us. That was founder of the Immunity Resource Foundation, talking to us from Vienna, where the HIV/AIDS conference starts today.
And so I do the act of sticking my finger and create another blood brother in my life, as the ancient Indians have done. And I will get another one today. Because I'm not afraid of getting AIDS. I know as a scientist that there is nothing to fear. I know what causes AIDS. I am not going to lie to others nor myself about it. I don't like sticking myself with a needle, because it hurts. And if you've ever seen my expression on pictures, you know that to be true. So, Kim Freitas. Kim, are you here? Yeah. We're going to become blood brothers. Yeah. And please, to the press and to everyone else, I don't intend to stick myself 300 times because it wouldn't prove anything anyway. Oh, and might I say that a Dr. Gottlieb, who achieved fame for being the doctor that noted the first 4 or 5 cases of AIDS, who said to me on a radio broadcast the other night, he would believe me if I took a liter of blood. That's a transfusion of blood. And I said, you know, you must be mad. What is that going to prove? If you need a liter of blood to get AIDS, then nobody's going to get AIDS. Right. In any case, well, I got to do myself first, and then I have to do you. Here, but let me do your finger, okay? I mean, I got to do you first, right? All right. Excuse me. Then I'm going to do me. Excuse me, I had that backwards. All right. Wait a minute. Got to find. This is a heck of a time to lose my needle. There we go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a typical butterfly needle set. If somebody has a scissor, it'll help. No, I got it. Okay. It's sterile. And usually we use it to take blood by sticking this in, and then we can inject things also. So, let's do that. We got this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to... let me put my glasses on, okay?
Good.
I think you'd rather I do that. I got to tell you a cute little story. Shortly after my son was born many years ago, he's now 40, he got some kind of an infection or whatnot, and I spoke to the pediatrician at the hospital. I was an intern at the time, and he said, go home and give him a shot of penicillin. So I took the syringe and everything home, and my wife held Bruce over her shoulder, and I grabbed his little bottom cheek, and I go like this, and I stuck it right into my thumb, so.
Careful.
You can tell I don't like doing this, never have. Okay. Now we want to get a lot of blood. There we go. Okay? There we go. Now I'm wiping this needle thoroughly in this blood. And I say to my friends Fauci and Gottlieb and Galpin and Gallo and all the rest of those criminals, all right, that this is for the sake of humanity and no other reason.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Thanks.
And believe me, it hurts.
You can move it along.
And this is in the hope that it'll save the lives of millions of individuals who will die because of the greatest lie ever told.
Thank you.
Get off the drug.